Okay, here we are. Well, welcome everyone in Facebook land and YouTube land, wherever this is being broadcast at the moment. Welcome to the October 6th, 2025 edition of Dan Mack Presents. And we're going to do some music for you tonight, as we do as often as we possibly can. This is now officially autumn as of a couple days ago. So anybody who wants to do any autumn tunes is welcome to do so, and including me. I'm going to do one myself tonight. So we're going to start with Making Me Look Big on Your Screen. Spotlight. There we go. And here I am. So I'm going to find my instrument here and put a capo on. There we go. This is a particularly autumn tune. I stole some of the arrangement from Eva Cassidy, whom some of you will probably know as being a wonderful singer, songwriter who left us far too early. When autumn leaves drift by my window, the autumn leaves of green and gold, red and gold, I see your lips, the summer kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, days grow long. Soon I'll hear old winter song. But I miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. Since you went away, the days grow long. Soon I'll hear old winter song. But I miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. Autumn leaves, thank you. Thank you so much. Now is one that one I have played in the past, and you may remember, and I hope that I remember. That's more the point. It's called what is this one? That's how I learned to sing the blues. It's a tune by Henry Hipkins, who is a not that well known but very really fine songwriter. People ask me when I play my song, how did I learn? What method did I use? Well, I should tell you how, my friend. It's not a way I'd recommend. You find a good love and treat her wrong, then be sorry about it when she's gone. Though it's not the way I'd choose, that's how I learned to play the blues. Now people pay to hear me sing my song, the mournful melody of love gone wrong. Though the blues has brought me wealth, I find I can't sing nothing else. I lost a love I can't replace. With every line I sing, I see her face. And though it's not the way I'd choose, that's how I learned to sing the blues. And at night, when all the lovers hold their true loves tight, I hold another, but it's just not right. It's only memories I crave. And in the dawn, just for a moment, I forget you're gone, and reach to hold you in a cold gray light, but only find the feelings that I'll use to sing these blues. I forget you're gone, and reach to hold you in the cold gray light, but only find the feelings that I'll use to sing these blues. So my advice, while you have a choice, do some exercises for your voice. When you sing, cry every word, flat the seventh and the third, and you can sound as if you're sad. Don't be a fool and treat your good love bad. You will gain less than you lose. That's how I learned to sing the blues. That's how I learned to sing the blues. From Hendrickson. Thank you. Thank you, friends.
Oh
And the
my.
crowd goes mad again. Yay. Okay, well now it is time for us to move on to our real performers, one of whom is coming up next, Mr. Larry Johansen. Let me make sure everybody is seen here for a second. Remove my spotlight. There's everybody. Okay.
There's everybody.
There's everybody, and here's Larry.
And I'm
and
spotlighted.
You are going to be spotlighted in just a moment, and here you go. All right, there you go.
My. Okay,
so
hold
tell
on.
us what's going on. What are you going to be playing for us tonight, Larry?
Shall I tell you ahead of time or after? Let's see. You've heard it before, so I'm just going to go into it, and then we can talk about it after. Okay, so here we go. Where'd that extra applause come from? Everybody recognize the middle piece of Scarborough Fair that's done by Simon and Garfunkel, which dates back to somewhere in the 1870s. I was able to trace it back to. And the other one was Christus der Standen, that great hit from 1630 with the same melodic line as Scarborough Fair. So go figure. And I haven't been able to connect the two other than they have a similar, very similar melodic line. So that's it. Christus der Standen and Scarborough Fair. Guess that's a medley. That's 2 songs. Dan, am I done?
No, you're not done.
Shucks. I thought 2 songs was the limit. Okay. At least one of you will recognize the next one, so I'm not going to introduce it either. So here we go. I'll talk about it afterwards as well, a little bit.
Yeah,
Recognize that one, Dan?
absolutely.
First
Yeah.
movement of the John Duarte's English Suite,
Yes,
which is a wonderful piece.
it is. Have you learned any of the other movements yet?
I've played through them. I can't say I've learned them, but that's on my list of things to do.
Yeah, the second one is really
It's gorgeous.
lovely. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
well, they all are. But I mean, it's one of my favorite pieces of all time. So,
I came across something else that he wrote actually a while back, and I didn't realize he wrote it. And then I listened to it again and I tracked it down. And there's a thing out there called the Joan Baez Suite.
really, yeah, I've not heard of
That
it.
was played, Sharon Isbin does it on her New World album.
Uh-huh.
And apparently she actually, what's the word you want to use when you hire somebody to write a song?
Oh, commission
He actually, apparently she actually commissioned John Duarte to write this thing.
it?
And
Sharon-
gorgeous piece, worth looking up.
Sharon commissioned it, or Joan?
I think Sharon did.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And on the
Yeah.
album, her New Worlds album or whatever it is, Joan Baez actually sang a couple songs too
Oh,
with
very
her.
cool, very cool.
Which was
I-
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard that one. I'm gonna have to look for
But
it.
I tracked the music down. That's on my list of things I want to play with too. So
Excellent, excellent.
somewhere down the road.
Very good. Have you tried playing any of that on nylon string? I think it
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
real sweet on nylon too. So
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm sort of going after the Clive Carroll approach to things.
okay, yeah.
Well, he's one of the few people I've heard him playing on a steel string guitar, and if I close my eyes, I could not tell it was a steel string guitar.
Right.
You know, his tone control is just amazing.
Yeah, he's pretty phenomenal. He's going to be playing locally here pretty soon. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to have a chance to go hear him, but it would be.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to promote it a little bit because he is so good.
Oh yes. Yep. Anyway.
All right. Well, thank you,
Thank
Larry.
you.
That was
Sure.
lovely
Oh.
stuff as usual. Yeah, go ahead.
Announcement time. Since there's in Lannon, Wisconsin, which is a little town just west of Menominee Falls, which is northwest of Milwaukee, there is this little hole in the wall. Well, I shouldn't call it a hole in the wall, but it's a Wisconsin bar called Dauber's Bar, Dobbers. Every Thursday night, he has a live open mic, and guess what? I've been playing there.
Excellent. Good
A
to
lot
hear.
of fun, but it's definitely a Wisconsin bar, which means you're not going to get fancy beers or anything like that. You're going to get brandy old fashions and that type of stuff. So,
Right. Well, Pabst goes with everything, doesn't it? So,
I suppose.
all right. But there used to be a beer called Old Milwaukee. I don't know if they still make it or not, but
I doubt it, unless it's a
when I was
specialty.
when I was in college, it was the cheapest thing that we could get. It was cost $1 for a six
Oh
pack.
yeah, yeah. Well, my father-in-law used to import beer. He served people imported beer up on this little lake. Bullfrog beer. It's imported. It came from Chicago.
That's good.
So anyway,
Love it.
yeah.
All right. Well, thanks again, Larry.
Sure.
It's time to turn the show over to our banjo man, Mr. Bruce Hendrickson. What you got for us tonight, Bruce?
Well, first an announcement that Mike and I and a good majority of Sticky G are going to be playing at the Pike and Rose on this coming Saturday from 9 to about 12:30, 12:45. So you can come down there and get some of the farmers market stuff or some food, whatever they're serving there, and listen to our music. Anyway, for tonight I'm going to do one song I've done before because of these times. What You Gonna Do? Myth and legends taught in school, some are false, others have true. Then there's history that isn't taught, facts that many want forgot. Disease brought by Europeans, native peoples devastated, broken treaties of force survived, few survivors off their land. What you gonna do when they come after you? War freed slaves and gave them rights. The North and South birthed Jim Crow. Hate spread by the Klan's white knights. Minority rights ring hollow. What you gonna do when they come after you? some people grow up a different kind, LGBTQ plus otherwise. Many states now make it a crime for them to openly live their lives. And what you gonna do when they come after you? Myths and legends taught in school, some are false, others half true. Then there's history that isn't taught, facts that many once forgot. Women fight to improve their status, to be their own, not men's property. Legislators acting with malice, taking reproductive rights away. And what you gonna do when they come after you? Immigrants demonized, victimized, terrorized, so Republicans gather votes from the uncaring folk. And what you gonna do when they come after you? Workers try to organize to better pay and benefits, stymied by capitalists with the help of government. What you gonna do when they come after you? Myths and legends taught in school, some are false, others half true. Then there's history that isn't taught, facts that many once forgot. I tried to write a verse or three for you to support democracy. You may think dictators will benefit you personally, and they may for a while, but the question lies there still, what you gonna do when they come after you?
Sorry, Bruce. You ended it so abruptly, the audience wasn't ready.
Well, you have to, yeah, maybe it'll make them think a little bit.
I thought you were just between movements.
Yeah,
Right.
just between movements, right, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna do a little more upbeat song by Gord Bramford. And you'll probably could tell the title from where it goes. Oh, is it Friday yet? Is the weekend here? It's the time for me to kick things off with an ice cold beer. Then working so dang hard that I forget. Is it Friday yet? 8 o'clock on a Monday morning. All I think about is when the day will end. Gotta make a living somehow. That's the way it is for me and all my friends. We watch the hours pass. Every day I ask, is it Friday yet? Is the weekend here? Is it time for me to kick things off with an ice cold beer? Then working so dang hard that I forget. Is it Friday yet? That boss of mine, he drives me crazy. Maybe he's just thinking about the weekend too. He'd probably love to be invited, hang out with our rowdy crowd and act a fool. When we're off the clock, we'll hop a top. Is it Friday yet? Is the weekend here? Is it time for me to kick things off with an ice cold beer? And working so dang hard that I forget. Is it Friday yet? days go slow, and I'd like to know, is it Friday yet? Is the weekend here? Is it time for me to kick things off with an ice cold beer? And working so dang hard that I forget, is it Friday yet? Is the weekend here? Is it time for me to kick things off with an ice cold beer? And working so dang hard that I forget, is it Friday yet? Been working so dang hard that I forget, is it Friday yet? I think you'll agree it's a little more upbeat than most of my songs.
Oh, there's the rest of us. All right, cool. All right, friends. Well, thank you so much, Bruce. We're always glad to get a little banjo in every now and then. Let's see who is next. Mr. Rocke, Mr. Mike Rocke, our co-host, and who is also looks like it's Friday for you out on that lake there. That's pretty nice out there.
That's actually the Illinois River just upstream from the Starved Rock Dam.
Oh, nice. Now, have we seen that one before?
Probably.
Okay.
I've had this picture a while.
It's lovely.
Good for early autumn.
What you got for us tonight?
Well, I was searching through my repertoire of songs for autumn and ran across this song that I don't know why I had it because I'd never heard it. So this is from the Kinks, and it's a little bit of slice of English culture. From the dew-soaked hedge keeps a crawly caterpillar. When the dawn begins to crack, it's all part of my autumn almanac. Breeze blows leaves of a musty-colored yellow, so I sweep them in my sack. Yes, 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 it's my autumn almanac. Friday evening, people get together, hiding from the weather. Tea and toasted buttered currant buns can't compensate for lack of sun, because the summer's all gone. La 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 la, la 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 la. Oh, my poor romantic back. Yes, 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 it's my autumn almanac. La 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 la. Oh, my autumn almanac. Yes, 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 it's my autumn almanac. I like my football on a Saturday, roast beef on Sundays. All right, I go to Blackpool for my holidays, sit in the open sunlight. This is my street, and I'm never gonna leave it, and I'm always gonna stay here if I live to be 99, 'cause all the people I meet seem to come from my street, and I can't get away because it's calling me, come on home. Hear it calling me, come on home. La 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 la, la 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 la. Oh, my autumn almanac. Yes, 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 it's my autumn almanac. La 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 la. Oh, my autumn almanac. Yes, 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 yes. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, bop, 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 bop. Oh, bop, 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 bop.
I thought the Kinks were a rock band.
Yeah, well, they have some interesting things.
They were also eccentric.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah.
So it was a big hit in the UK, but of course in the US people didn't have a lot of appreciation or understanding of English culture, so wasn't necessarily as big a hit there.
Right.
But anyway, since
fun to hear it anyhow.
yeah, it is a fun
But
song.
you know, the Beatles kind of opened the door for music hall in pop music.
Yeah,
Hadn't they already done it by then, or was that after?
yeah, it was '67, so
Oh, okay, not yet.
it was actually pretty. So anyway, so this is one staying in the UK. This is Paolo Nutini. He's actually a Scottish songwriter, despite his very Italian name. And I've always liked this song. I always like to do it when the autumn comes. Autumn leaves under frozen souls, hungry hands turning soft and old. My hero cry as we stood out there in the cold. Like these autumn leaves, I don't have nothing to hold. Handsome smiles, wearing handsome shoes, too young to say, though I swear he knew. And I hear him singing while he sits there in his chair, while these autumn leaves float around everywhere. And I look at you, and I see me making noise so restlessly. But now it's quiet, and I can hear you sing, my little fish don't cry, my little fish don't cry. Autumn leaves are fading now. That smile I've lost, well, I found somehow, because you still live on in my Father's eyes. These autumn leaves, all these autumn leaves, all these autumn leaves are yours tonight.
Thank you, Mike. Very cool. So I think it's time for us to put our ad up, right?
We can do that.
Okay. Thanks to Mike for taking care of this for me. I'm going to have to learn how to do it on my own here pretty soon, because Zoom is going to make me upgrade my thing. So anyway, this is how anybody out there can help support us, help me pay for my Zoom Pro quality thing that I have to in order for us to do this thing, and to Verizon and all the other stuff that has to go into putting this show on. So this is how you can do it. You can find my email address, dan@danmackmusic.com, and on PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle, or you can send gold bullion directly to me here at my home address, and we will look forward to continuing this as often as we can. The open mic's been going on for quite a while now, and I would like to keep it going. So So thanks in advance for anybody that can support us, and for those who can't do it tonight, that's okay. We will continue to play anyway. So thanks again, Mike, for doing that for us. And we go from talking about an open mic to having heard a person named Mike on the open mic, and now we're going to another person named Mike on the open mic, Mr. Mike Rosson.
I'm sure he's very open.
Breaking news. What you got for us tonight?
Well, howdy. You know, it's a funny thing. When I was in a comedy team, the Video Pirates, my partner, Skinbeard the Sailor, his real name was Mark. And we used to give the people setting up the sound and everything the devil would say, "Where's Mark's mic?" "Well, here's Mike's Mark's mic and Mike's mic." Anyway. Hi, everybody. I had a quick non sequitur for you, too, and I forget what it was. Doesn't matter. I got plenty. Breaking news, yes. It occurs to me that, you hear something, you hear the current events or whatever, you heard it in the wind. So that's a euphemism for news. So, it seems to me a lot of breaking news is really breaking wind. Anyway, folks, hi, and how you doing? Besides the open mic being, a lot of them being canceled, which I was really sorry to hear, but a lot of times I couldn't make it anyway. As you know, I couldn't sing or play, it seemed, because I have been the victim. I got the arthritis, Lamont. It's really bad. So anyway, it's not so bad tonight, and I'm glad to see everybody. It's really cool to be here. Got the breaking news. I was going to say that, a lot of the breaking news is a tale told by an idiot or some guy like this, full of sound and fury and signifying nothing. So speaking of the bard, as we were, I brought that up. I recently, this is my breaking news, my personal breaking news, I made another discovery. As a lot of you might know, this is our core group, so all of you probably know. One of my little hobbies, one of my silly exercises, because everything's so horrible, I try to keep it silly, and that is to find things that fit the Jed Clampett theme. Usually it's other songs, and you swap them out, and it's a lot of fun. This one is not a song at all. I don't know if anyone ever thought to put a tune to a Shakespeare sonnet. And this is the one that everyone knows at least the beginning of, the Sonnet 18, compare these two to A Summer's Day. So I found out that, and I'm not going to do the whole thing. It's not that long, but I'm not going to do it. It's because, because I got the arthritis. It is real bad in one shoulder, and at the base of my spine, makes it real hard to play sometimes. And so I haven't been playing, and so this side's okay, but this one's not in great shape. So I'm keeping it short tonight, folks, and I know I can hear the sighs of relief, even though. Here's the Sonnet 18, set to the Jed Clampett theme. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Well, you get the idea. There it is. The Bard of Avon doing done by the Jed Clampett. It's just dang silly, folks, but someone's got to do it, right?
We'll expect to hear some soliloquies from Romeo and Juliet next time.
That's one of the things that, if you know any Shakespeare at all, it's the Romeo and Juliet balcony scene. It's the Hamlet with Yorick's skull, or the to be or not to be thing. But anyway, I thought that was fun, and this is my offering tonight. I'm just going to keep it to that. And this is the breaking news song yet again. And rarely do I get a chance to have a backdrop with the title of the song in it. So that's kind of cool. And like I said, this is the core group, so you've all heard this one before. Breaking news, this just in. Armageddon's about to begin. We will have a live report right after the weather and the sports. So stay tuned. Don't go away. We'll be right back after these messages. Are you tired of all the muck and fuss? Well, find your happy. Turn to us. Cleans your kitchen, cures the flu. Ask your doctor if it's right for you. Call now, but wait, there's more. If you call now, we'll double your order for free. Just pay a separate fee. Breaking news we've been following all week, happening now as we speak. Up to the minute, stay up to date. We'll be right back after this break. So don't go away. We'll continue after this. Shaky credit, we got your back. Call right now and stay on track. Clinically proven, new design, only $19.99. Time is running out. Space is limited. Friendly operators are standing by. Call now. It's getting crowded in here. Breaking news, startling facts about the latest alien attacks. But first, before this old world ends, a look at the latest fashion trends. When we return with more breaking news. If you or a loved one recently died, call us now. We're on your side. Don't let deadlines pass you by. Some restrictions may apply. You don't get these benefits automatically. I'm a non-attorney spokesperson, speaking for a non-attorney. Breaking news, we're all dead and in heaven. We'll have details at 11. See you then with that update, assuming we all reincarnate. So hoping we'll be back with more and more and more and more and more breaking news.
Mike, is that your song?
Yeah,
You wrote it.
yeah.
Whoa. Is it recorded anywhere?
Not
Besides
yet.
here?
Just on here, yeah, just on here.
wow.
That's my
Okay.
most recent one. I wrote that about maybe a year ago.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I was real happy, man. Songs, when they come to me, I can't sit down and write one. I got to wait for lightning to strike.
Hey, thanks.
One's good. A lot of good stuff in there.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
you broke the news.
Yeah. And the wind.
Yeah, but I knew that breaking wind thing was going to come up.
It's got to come up.
Yes,
It
got-
writes itself.
got
I
it
just,
right. That's right.
relay it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's great. Thank you, Mike. And now don't worry about your arthritis, man, because you got plenty of poetry. You got lyrics. You can just say the lyrics.
I'll do what I can. Yeah.
We
But some days, because I'm telling you can't tell it to look at me. Right now, I'm all right, but man, I live in a world of pain.
yeah.
So some days I just don't feel like doing nothing.
Right. I hear that.
I apologize.
Well, it is your fault, after all, for being born.
It is. It's a character flaw. I know.
Yes. Well, we
I
always
just thank God I can get the treatments I do get. 'Cause
Yeah.
they alleviate it quite a bit.
Good. That's good to hear. Well, we always love to have you on whenever you can make it, and if you can't sing or speak, we'll just look at you, and then and we'll think about all the fun stuff you did in the past. So
Yeah, I'll
And
just lurk and leer.
That's right.
That'll be great.
yeah.
And creep
Well,
all the newbies out.
Right. Well, thanks again.
Thank you.
Well, now it's time to turn the stage over to Mr. Rob Gould. And what have you got for us tonight, my friend? Now we see you, but
There we go. Hello.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah. Well, hi everybody. Yeah, it's been a minute, hasn't it? Yeah, it's the fall, and I have just a couple of comments to make before I start. One is to say that we've lost a few of our friends in this area, music friends in this area lately. So I'm sorry to see these folks go, and they seem to go sort of suddenly, sort of out of the picture, and just makes us feel, it's all the more precious the time that we spend together, and it makes me appreciate it all the more. And some of these folks that we saw, regularly at Dan's open mics. Thinking right now of Bruce Cornwell, who was at a lot of open mics and he went over this summer. So I'm sure you can think of other people too. In any case, I have a vast repertoire of like one autumn song, so that I cover. I don't have too many covers in the first place, but I'll play this one, and it's by Roland Sally. I guess it's by far and away his most famous song, called "Killin' the Blues." It's been covered by a tremendous number of people. Leaves were falling just like embers, colors red and gold. They set us on fire, burning like moonbeams in our eyes. Somebody said they saw me. I was swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues. Now I'm guilty of something I hope you never do, because there is nothing any sadder than losing yourself in love. Somebody said they saw me. I was swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues. Now you ask me just to leave you, to set off on my own, to get what I need to. You ask me to find what I've already had. Somebody said they saw me. I was swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues. Somebody said they saw me. I was swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, and killing the blues. Thank you. A little announcement. Been playing out a little bit lately, which has been fun and weird in many ways, in some ways too, but it's been fun. And one of my bands has an upcoming gig it's called the Bogey Boys, which is 4 songwriters who got together to play golf, who realized that their music was better than their golf, which isn't saying too much, but it made us form a band. So we'll be playing at, ironically, or not ironically, Worthington Manor Golf Club on October 19th on their Sunday patio brunch. And so I'm looking forward to that. And it's a beautiful place to sit outside, look at Sugarloaf Mountain, and listen to us. So please join us. So I often use this wonderful, intimate, and this intimate venue to try out new songs, or just play a new song that I write, and that's what I'm going to do tonight. And let's see what I titled this. I actually have to look at the lyrics. That's how new it is. We'll call this one "Will Be the Sun," and see how that goes. And this is an obvious thing. If you're a fellow grandparent, you know that your grandchildren ask, very direct, impossible questions very often, and they catch you off guard, and then you have to figure out what you're going to say. So this is one of those kind of things that happened to me. To the children I won't lie, and tell them that we'll live forever. They'll ask what happens when we die. So here is what we'll say. Even though we don't believe in heaven, we'll be near just the same. 'Cause you'll be the sun, and I'll be the rain. You know that they just can't conceive of our not being there to count on. Let's give them something to believe. That's at least true in its way. So they can know no matter what the weather, we will hear our names. 'Cause you'll be the sun, and I'll be the rain. Now, love's what makes us want to stay, and love's the thing that makes them grieve. And love is why when we say goodbye, we say we'll never leave. They'll grow older in their time and get to love their children's children, and in the way that history rhymes, the same questions will arise, and we'll hope that they can remember, that they can promise to remain, 'cause they'll be the sun, and they'll be the rain. Oh, they'll be be the rain.
Sweet song.
Thank you, Rob. It's always an honor to have a debut tune from Rob Gould on our show. That's lovely. Thank you so
My
much.
pleasure.
Yeah, those grandchildren are something, aren't they? That's
Yeah, no, they're too damn smart. That's what I.
yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully they'll be smarter than us and fix what we broke.
Yeah, right, absolutely. Well, I avoided playing my protest song. That's what I've been doing. This song is this new tune is just a total one-off aberration. I've just been writing one topical protest song after another.
Yeah. Speaking of which, before we come to our final performer, for those of you who are unaware of a young musician named Jesse Wells, you ought to check his stuff out. He is he's coming. We've known about him for maybe a year and a half or so, and he's got a ton of just superb topical music out there. It's a lot of really good stuff. Jesse Wells, if you haven't checked him out, you owe it to yourself to do that. So now we are, yeah. If you, he just played at Farm Aid and at Newport Folk Festival, so he's getting some exposure now, which is really good. So getting he is a master of irony. So that's one of my favorite things. So now it is time for us to turn the show over to Mr. Matt Holsen, who's going to close us out tonight. Good to see you guys again, and it's been a while. Like Rob said, it's been since August since we got together last. So glad we can finally make it, and we're waiting to hear. Now, one thing I can't figure out, Matt. Mm-hmm. Are you inside a giant guitar, or have you shrunk yourself to get inside a regular size one?
Well, you'd sort of have to ask the program that generated it. I basically said, show me the view from inside an acoustic guitar.
Right.
And clearly, DALL-E 3 had never been inside an acoustic guitar. So there's bits of inside, bits of outside.
Right.
You can see.
I think you got to feature feature their Mike Matt on this. I think you still have me up.
Oh yeah,
I have. Yeah, I haven't changed
Spotlight.
it yet. So yeah,
There you
so
go. Thank you.
your spotlight is coming up right now. All right, my friend.
yeah, I feel just the same. Only slightly bigger.
So what you got for us tonight?
Oh, I gotta say to Rob, by all means write protest songs, because I go to a lot of virtual open mics and there's a lot of really bad protest songs out there. So we need to, just gotta bring the standard up a little bit.
Try it.
It's kind of your duty to have a counterweight in there.
Try it.
So, I don't know, does, okay, here's a Paul Simon tune. He was a mean individual. He had a heart like a bone. He was a naturally crazy man and better off left alone. Well, he stopped one night at a traffic light. When that light turned green, he was a mean individual stranded in a limousine. Hey, 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 all the children on the street. They came running out the front door, running out the back door, flying on their feet. Say, Mama, oh, Papa, oh, see what I have seen. There's a mean individual stranded in a limousine. Everybody came running. Everybody said, whoa. Lord, everybody was gunning. They're gonna divvy up the reward. Then a wah, 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 wah came a car and a flashing light. But the mean individual vanished in the black of night. Hey, 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 hey. They wonder where to begin. 'Cause he left that neighborhood just like a rattlesnake sheds his skin. Well, they searched the roofs and they checked out the groups and they photographed the scene for the mean individual stranded in a limousine. Hey, 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 hey. That ba-ba-doo-ba. That ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba-ba- Everybody came a-running. Everybody said, whoa, Lord. Everybody was gunning. They're gonna divvy up the reward. Then wah, 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 wah came a car and a flashing light. But the mean individual had vanished in the black of night. Mean individual had vanished in the black of night. The mean individual had vanished in the black of night.
Yeah.
That one was kind of an oddity. I've found an awful lot of people say, gee, I'd never heard that one. And the reason is it came out on an album that wasn't an album. It came out on Greatest Hits, Etc. in 1981, which only had 2 new tracks on it. So-
Okay, that's why I never heard of it before.
Yeah, it's like he owed the label an album before he could go to another label.
Right, right.
And he said, listen, I don't have anything. I said, well, how about a Greatest Hits? Okay, I got 2 songs I can add. That's, forget what the other one was, but that was one of them.
That's a cool tune. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, listen to the Paul Simon original. It's got this solo by Michael Brecker,
Oh, yeah?
tenor player. Oh, man, incredible solo.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
And in fact, the whole chart is tasty.
Yeah.
So it's a great thing. He's got like Steve Gadd.
Yeah,
I forget the whole band. They were all good.
right.
Here's a Dave Frischberg tune. A little taste might hit the spot. A little taste might help a lot. It may be nice and maybe not. In my condition, this is a risky proposition. A little taste might pave the way. It has been known to save the day. One little taste might be okay. It's an enhancer. One little taste could be the answer. Why not spare myself a little pain? It wouldn't hurt. And why lock my appetite out in the rain without a shirt? And who said self-denial's all that great? It wasn't me, 'cause I've found it often pays to dissipate. One little taste could make a whole lot of difference. Who knows? Maybe it could ease the bite that never ends. One taste could help me make it through the night. Good evening, friends. Why let good intentions get my goat and bring me down when I know a great potential antidote? One little taste could change my whole disposition. A little taste might break the ice and make the nasty seem like nice. One little taste, just once or twice, it's a sedation, good for a sticky situation. And so it shouldn't be a total waste. Waiter, I think I'll have a little taste. Put it on her tab.
Yeah.
The Dave Frischberg.
Great stuff. Thanks, Matt. That's I always love to hear any of your Dave Frischberg stuff. All right. Thank you, friends. Lovely night, as usual. And in 2 weeks, I'm not sure what's going to happen. That will be October the 20th. I do have a treatment that day, so I don't know how I'm going to feel. I may not know until like that day whether or not we can do it. So I'll probably try to set something up and then cancel at the last minute if I have to. So
Okay.
if you guys are cool with that, that's the way it's going to go. And that's kind of the way things have been going for me lately. So we'll just have to see by day how things are playing out. So
Yeah.
thanks for
Yeah,
your.
take care of yourself.
No worries about that, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. Great to see everybody.
Yeah, so yeah, great to see everybody here, and
It really was fine.
we'll look for you guys again, hopefully in a couple weeks. If not, we'll figure out another day after that.
Okay.
All right, my friends, thanks again.
Good night.
Good night.
See you next
Take
time.
care,
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.